how many chances he could have actually decapitated.
Yeah, so his I totally forgot to start streaming, but whatever. His sword, his great sword, was a Vorpal great sword. And so yeah, I was not pulling any punches. Ashton could have died, but he didn't. So there you go.
Did you remember to end it with a banshee scream? Also, missed opportunity for like cool tricks for the like when you flew away. I think the arena master should have like lashed a chain onto your leg and like, haha, got you, and yanked you down or something.
Well, I Misty stepped away, so there's no chance of like any. Unless he had like
A 60-foot chain with a range of 60 feet.
counter spell or that too.
Yeah. So yeah. Also, his armor wears adamantine. I don't think you crit him.
Yeah. I only crit once, but yeah, I think he let it through because it rolled 2 ones.
That was right. Yeah.
I was bad. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Yeah, those are the only natural nat 20s. I rolled a bunch of 20s, but they were all disadvantaged.
All right. So yeah. So Ashton walks out of the arena after the arena master leaves, and the last words to it were, "You should have killed me." And he walks out. And so all the people with you guys in the crowds say, "You go check on your friend. We'll be right back." And they all go run off after the arena master. So it's just you three
Alright.
in the arena.
We'll hop down into like the main battle area. I'm sure we're up in the stands, right?
Yeah, sure. Ashton, you're right.
You should have killed him.
I need a drink.
You made me lose $50. How could you?
Would you rather I die?
I mean,
50 platinum's 50 platinum. Means like almost nothing at this point.
50 platinum.
I like how it went from gold to bucks to plat.
I don't even know anymore.
Oh yeah, I also chain lightninged him, and he failed his save, which was amazing. And it was like 40-something lightning damage. I was so happy that.
Did you have any spell slots left at the end of that?
Yeah, one level 2.
40.
It was an epic battle. All right.
Epic battle.
So, yeah, you guys are just sitting in the arena, and I guess you start walking out.
Oh yeah, I'll do a cheeky little lay on hands just to seal all the like major wounds, the flowing blood and such.
There you go.
There you go, patched up, good as new. Come, let us go have a meal to celebrate our victory over the Aboleth.
Did you say Aboleth?
Yeah, that's what caused all this, right? Because you killed an Aboleth that this man was negotiating with.
It all started because I did too much without thinking.
I mean, yes, but the actual thing was the Aboleth. Do you remember? Southern Sea Lord? It wasn't that long ago. Like 2-3 days? We had a whole thing. I cut it with my holy vengeance halberd.
You know what solves too much thinking?
Too
Drinking.
much drinking.
There you go.
Hell yeah. Now let's go party, and I'm sure there won't be any problems.
No problems whatsoever.
I'm gonna
Why
short
would
rest
there be
and
any
I'll-
problems?
That said, would it be better for us to return to our city, or should we stay the night here in the city full of people who like love the king, who you just I don't know. Is it embarrassing to have not been killed in that situation? Is he upset at
I
Ashton?
mean, it was like a private event, though. It wasn't like it was publicized.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody there. It was just you guys and the advisors.
Ooh, I was live streaming it. Sorry. Put it up on the Tezanet.
Witch.tv.
Perfect.
I hate that so much.
Why is this guy twitching so much? Nah, man, he's just live streaming.
Alrighty, so you guys head on out. And yeah.
We're just staying in the city, right? We'll just go to our usual place.
Oh, you
In
you're
fact,
not,
we're not staying here in Philadelphia.
no, you're not allowed to leave yet. You're still in
Oh.
the arena. Or
Oh,
the
okay. Well, we'll
area.
be. I suppose like at least like we'll start walking towards the exit, commiserating and carousing.
Well, Ashton's gonna go get his magical things that he had to let go of before the fight, otherwise they'd be incinerated.
Yes. You're getting all of that stuff in there, and when you try to leave, oh no, you
They're
can leave.
incinerated.
No, you're able to
Ah.
leave the arena fighting area and the pits and everything. You gather up all your stuff, and as you head deeper into the arena proper, or I guess the arena proper is the actual arena.
The stands like I'm picturing like one of those like a baseball baseball field, and there's just a whole like bevy of like architecture surrounding it. That's where we are, right?
Yeah, I mean it's also where the arena master that's where he like his castle, I guess. He's weird. He doesn't have a castle. He just uses
Look,
the
hot
arena.
dog for only 20 gold.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, yeah. So, as you guys try to leave, though, they do stop you and they say, yes, we have been ordered to not let you leave, as there is still more to be discussed. Feel free to roam at your leisure, though. You have full access to the castle, or to the arena.
Hilda's gonna walk straight up to this guard and look him in the eye. Are we prisoners here?
I mean, I guess kind of in a way, but this is Philadelphia. There's really no prisoners.
You're right. It is only stronger people holding weaker. So now, you two cannot leave. And I grab them, I'll pull them back into the arena with us. Turnabout. Fair play.
Uh-huh. Like, what are you doing?
I'm participating. I've been sitting for the last 2 weeks. I mean, day.
Yeah, we'll sign up for the damn arenas when they're open. We're on duty.
Who made this order, by the way?
The
Your
higher-ups.
your king?
Sure. Yeah, whatever, man.
Nah, we'll just rest up while we can.
I don't know. I don't see any real reason why we can't just leave.
You'd be surprised how many repercussions there could be for that.
I'm waiting for a few. I've hassled the guards already. I think the point has been made, hasn't it? The fight to the death. And now, unless they intend to charge us, they can't really hold us here, can they? I don't think they're capable of holding us here.
What do you two think?
Well, Ashton doesn't want to, like, leave on worse terms.
We're
All right.
12
Well,
stats.
that's Ashton's choice then. Then yeah, like Hilda's like here literally just to keep an eye on Ashton regarding whatever like weird fate was prophesied to her. So, you know. That's
Yeah,
it.
So it's
Like,
up to you guys to keep her in check, is what he's saying.
well,
Yeah,
no,
keep
yeah,
her in check.
as in, she's not gonna leave on her own. I'm not gonna split the party. Is what I'm saying. If the two of you agree to just sit inside, Hilda like sure, I'm like, all right, and then I'll point at one of the guards and say, "You, bring me a drink."
He rolls his eyes and he says, "All right, I'll be right back. All right, this way, guys." And he brings you guys to the bar.
Yay. Is this the arena bar?
Yeah.
Oh look, only 50 golds for ale.
Yellow water. 1 platinum.
Gross.
Is only watered down 75%.
All right. So yeah, you guys I guess drink?
Yeah, that's a form of resting, right?
Yeah. So you go ahead and I guess talk about stuff. You go ahead. You guys, what do you want to talk about?
I mean, yeah, we can just. So what? Like, we should discuss in care. Like, what is our game plan here now? We were doing some stuff with the oceans. We killed an aboleth who I'm very happy about. They were a monster and caused many deaths. But we can cross that bridge later. But
Well-
where to?
Well, we're still waiting on the results of the North Lord to see what they decide. The South Lord was, why the arena master brought me to the arena. But as far as the North, we don't know what they want to do, and if
There's one more lord as well.
Exactly.
The East Lord in the Western Sea.
I mean, they might not even want to have our help after this, but
When has
We'll
that
see.
stopped us? Or was that the lesson you were meant to learn?
no idea. Yeah.
What of you've said, like, you've spoken of your companion Tessa. Are we not, like, going after them?
You could try, but
Do you know what you truly want, though, Ashton?
Look in your heart of hearts.
well, yeah. I mean, I do want him to see if he's okay, but after all the space cops don't have a ship, there's just so many things to be done. We don't have the information.
Well, we are among the mightiest on this little chunk of land. We could get the information.
I mean, that was the whole entire deal with the North Lord. With access to lands, he would allow us to see about the ancient technologies in the ocean that he has. So, either way, we gotta wait for them to, discuss, as this is, out of our hands.
Well, then let us find something to do with our hands.
Ashton holds 2 drinks, 1 in each hand.
Sounds like typical Ashton.
How does he lift the mask on his helmet then?
He's Goblin Slayer. He does
Fair enough.
I love it.
it. He presses the button with his tongue and a twisty straw pops out.
That's also
See, this
very
is why
Ashton
Ashton
thing.
is
Let's
so
be real.
great. This is why Tessa is amazing. He thought of everything. No, sorry. That was just me putting it on Ash.
I do think it's fun. I don't think it too far off a canon either.
Yeah.
That said,
that's why I said it.
Is our boat okay? We ran it back into those guys, right? They safely sailed back up to here?
Yeah,
Or did they
into the port?
sail all the way back here?
No, they sailed to the Philadelphia port.
Got it. Okay. Well, if you will not decide, then fate will make a choice for us. And Brunhilde's gonna take a bit of time to go like contemplate and pray, some classic paladin shit.
All right. After you guys are talking and drinking and praying and stuff, let me get out my notes. There we go. One of the advisors come in and he says, "Hey guys, let's go. We gotta brief you on something. Just popped up."
Alrighty.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So this is a guy I don't think you've met before. You've probably seen him here and there, as he's one of the advisors, but you've never been formally introduced.
Take us, nameless peon.
Yeah. I'm the chief advisor to the arena master. His name's Durden. I advised him that this fight was not a good idea, but he doesn't really listen to me. It's mostly just a title. I'm there to tell him what's a bad idea, and that's usually what the idea he goes with. But anyway, yeah, some little developments after your...
Does he have a Grand Vizier?
No.
Is his name
Everybody knows
Alfred?
No, all Grand Viziers are evil. Everybody knows.
Well, that was exactly it. I figured the King of Philadelphia would want to know where the evil's coming from. And oh, and there's Evil McEvil, and you look over, and there's the Grand Vizier who's got a long mustache, is holding one of those ritual daggers. Oh, hello.
No, that was I assumed you asked that in character. He's
sure,
answering that in character. No.
They're all evil.
Chief advisors are evil. Yeah. No, sorry. What was it?
Oh, yeah.
Viziers. Viziers.
Gotcha. Arrest him. I used detect good and evil. Yeah. Just get smote.
You beat me, not him.
Damn it.
My mental stats are much lower.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Carry.
Grand
I'll
Viziers
stop
are
interrupting.
evil. That's why I'm the chief advisor. But yeah, we'll explain it when we get there. And so they bring you into the war room, and you notice that the arena master is not there, but all the other advisors are. And they all look at you and they say, well, you guys, I guess, need to know this since it is kind of your mess that you started. We're at war.
War?
War.
With?
The ocean.
Who else? Is water is weak.
Yeah, water's not too bad. But the things in the water, the people that live near the water, they're not having a good time right now. We're hearing lots of word about attacks around the shorelines. Obviously, we're free of it, which is another issue. You really hurt the adventuring here. Those ocean adventures, they kept the guild in business, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm not upset. This is foreign affairs. Tiffany saying this. I'm not too upset that the aboleth is gone. Hopefully we'll get a lot less, crazy people getting affected by the mind control stuff and everything. Not that was too much of an issue, but nobody likes that. But that's one thing less. Now we still have dragons and the other oceans and the desert itself and, you know, all the good stuff and all the people that come here to this city looking to start fights. But other than that, so you took one thing off of my plate. At least I'm happy for that. And then Philip, the halfling, he's like, yeah, well, good news is all the money you would have gotten for defeating him, you've also pay up in the fines for, you know, breaking laws and all that kind of stuff. So we'll just call it even.
Ash just like
No,
throws money.
I demand financial accounting.
Compensation.
Well, you can take.
I'm fine if it's all taken in fines. I just want to see the specific numbers. Well, look at all these public indecencies. Where did these come from?
Did you know that swearing is public indecency?
And apparently being named Ashton was made illegal for a while. Oh, that's a lot of fines there.
Like, look, we're short on time, so that going over that list of fines is going to be far too long. But, yeah, we're at war with the ocean. Thanks.
Does that
You are
include the
welcome.
north as well, or did you guys discuss about that?
Durden.
What the north were
says,
wanting?
The Northern Lord thought you were a fool. He was like just messing with you the whole time. He never thought that his words would, you know, force you to go attack and kill the Southern Lord. Yeah, none of us did.
So you're saying we should kill the Northern Lord?
At this point, yeah, kind of.
Hell yeah.
And the
Ash
Eastern
is like-
Lord.
Aston's just like, wow, the Northern Lord just betrayed me. You know, I thought we had a deal.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
heard
'cause
about
no one
that
really
deal.
bothered to.
Ashton
read
does seem
mine.
highly betrayable. You're oddly trusting.
You're gullible.
Philip says, yeah, you're not allowed to make any fucking deals. You get traded all of the land just to sail through the ocean. You said, did you, like, what, like, how did you think that was a real deal? Are you stupid? I mean, no, you were just attacking the door earlier, so maybe yes you are, but whatever.
Well, like, no. We discussed a certain percentage, you know, of what's available.
Yes, 100 percentage.
No. We said we would get back to you.
Yeah, that's what you proposed. I mean, yeah, we all knew that was nonsense, but it was just more reason for them to start war. I mean, they were already going to try to use that as a reason to start war, that we were renegotiating a deal that our hero Ashton agreed on, but it looks like they don't need to because you did it first.
You're welcome.
He just throws a bunch of paper in the air and just storms out of the room.
We're not good at these highfalutin tables.
Politics.
And Tiffany's kind of just got her hand face in her hand, and Durden's just all seriousness. And he says, well, yeah, you're free to go. We would like if you would go ahead and take care of the Ocean Lords, if you would. We are trying to get communication, keep it running. It's a little bit hard with all the water and everything going on. A bunch of
Very
storms
well.
are
In this
hitting
war
the,
between land and sea, we should ensure that land is victor.
I mean,
But
well,
at what
yeah.
cost?
Hopefully
Any.
the Ocean Lords. Look, there is no negotiation. You might have already
Oh,
figured
no.
that out.
The ocean people have begun using coal factories to increase global warming.
Yeah, no. They're just using magic to start storms. So the
We got
coastlines are
magic.
ravaged.
We'll put them
Yeah.
back.
What? Yeah, that's not going to help all the people being affected right now. We're evacuating people.
Only
off the
we had some sort of
coastlines.
battle station that wasn't in connection with the water.
You talking about era
Yeah.
style?
We can assault the ocean from the air.
Yes, yes. Let's send the flying island into the storms. What could go
Hey,
wrong?
what could be more stable?
Something that's not in the storms.
Well, why don't we just get like some high-level clerics to maintain their own counter control weathers?
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, you can go ahead and handle that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna task you with this. Go kill the ocean lords. We'll even call you heroes for doing it. Nobody has to know that you started this war if you finish it.
Only one shall know. Near.
Well, what they say is those who win tend to write history.
Exactly. So, let's be the ones who are writing this history. And right here, I'm writing it down. He takes out a pen or quill, whatever, and he's writing down the Death's End. Wait, what are you guys called now? What are you calling yourselves?
We
Are
never,
we still Grey Arch technical? Well, no, that's definitely not right.
We never had a second
I'm sort of
party
waiting
name.
until we leave the city and Hilda's gonna be like, I don't really want to kill the ocean lords.
Oh, you're gonna.
Well, what do you want to call yourselves? Ashton and his crew. It's a little,
No kidding.
it's a little demeaning to you two, but I mean, that's probably what it's going to be if you don't give him a name.
Ashton the drunk and the designated drivers.
Destined Edge.
The 12 steps.
12 steps.
We are
Well, there's
live,
only
laugh,
3 of
and
you.
love.
Ow. So what was your real one? Destined Edge?
I honestly don't even know.
No, Chris said
Wasn't
one
even
that was
thinking.
real.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Destin. Yeah, I'm just spitballing. There's no bad ideas in brainstorming.
I like Destin's Edge. So you don't know which edge it's gonna be on.
All right.
Could be
well,
double edge for who knows.
Yeah. Well, here we go. I'm writing it down right here. Destin's Edge went and slayed the 2 other ocean lords as they went to war with everyone. And they started it. There you go. That's the start of it right there. So, let's make that happen.
I'm like, all right, well, how are we gonna get there then? If the ocean's shores are all ravaged and stormy.
I mean, you've got a boat, whatever. You can walk there for all I care. You could probably teleport. Do you need a teleportation circle or something? You seem to get here with
We
no
shall
issue.
walk.
I mean, we've been there before, so can't we just teleport back with Nier? At least for the north. We haven't been to the east.
Yeah, you can. As long as I know where it is, I can just teleport to it.
Let's see, he says. The storms are ravishing Abraxid, but the forces hadn't reached there yet. They're a bit too far inland for them. But, you know, they're in heavy rain. The Laguna seems to be one of the most badly affected, as it is, you know, on the water. Being in an inlet, it's a little bit more protected from the surges, but that might be a good place to start, depending on which way you want to go.
Well, our boat's here. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take a boat, but who knows what kind
Would
of
you
fight you're gonna be
teleport the
under.
boat, please? It's a shame Hilda doesn't even know about the flying island.
Let me see if I can.
No, you cannot.
Mass teleport.
No.
I think our first step, like, to discuss actual tactics here, like, our first step should be to, like, just gather information. We gotta, like, go over here and just ask people. Say,
Wait.
like, hey, what do you know about the Lord in this area?
We gotta strategize and talk to people.
I know, we don't have a Skyrim marker telling us exactly where to run to yet.
We also don't have a face anymore, really.
Shh, faces aren't necessary.
Says, all right. So you already know the Southern and Northern Lords. The Eastern Lord is a bit of a mystery. We seem to think he is...
Has the Eastern Lord actually declared war? Have they, or is the Eastern side like,
No, yeah,
like-
no, it's all of the ocean is against us. That was the words they said specifically.
Yeah, but I thought they were like fucking lying, as evil creatures are wont to do.
Well, they're attacking everywhere, so I assume that the ocean agrees for once.
They have, what is it called? If two enemies realize that they have a bigger enemy to get rid of.
Well, yes, once you guys, openly declared war on one of them, you basically declared war on all of them. The relationship with them was not very good to begin with. And Tiffany speaks up. Yes, we have tried many times in the past to make a sort of peace, but really it's just been a stalemate. And with all of these action going on recently, it seems that it was all just a front to, plan out this war.
And
Like
they
Durden
sacrificed the South to do it.
Well, like Durden said, the Southern Lord was not part of their calculations, but it seems that his demise has sped up their plans. They were going to use the political way and use your peace proposal as a reason to start the war, but it seems they didn't have to, because you did.
Ashton does what Ashton does best.
Oh Lord, please don't be good at starting wars. Well,
I'm just like,
okay.
I'm just thinking in my head, like, well, around the dragons.
Well, is nobody going to mention the elephant in the room?
Where's the arena master?
There
Or is
is
there
no
bigger
Arena
elephant?
Master.
Yes, well, you see, it seems that he said that you are more than capable of taking care of this. But I want to
Sounds
ask
like-
you personally, Ashton. Did you learn anything? Was there a lesson learned?
I mean, I would think so. I mean, pretty much, not do more than what was specified.
Oh yes, that probably was a nice lesson to have learned, before doing more. But hindsight's 2020. I don't know what you muscleheads all do and how you learn your lessons through fighting or whatever, but apparently it happens. So just keep whatever lessons you've learned in mind. But yes, you are free to dispatch the Ocean Lords. And if there's any information or assistance you require, let us know and we'll try to help you as well best we can.
I'm just like thinking, I'm like, Oh crap. We just need more information about the East, and that's all we really need. I mean, we could just teleport to the North as we've been there before, but the East is uncharted waters for us. Literally, because we actually haven't been that way.
Well, sounds like adventure. Uncharted
yes.
waters is fascinating, though.
Yes, the Eastern Lord in our records is Dolos. His name is Dolos Sodrath. He's a bit... Yeah, he's a bit, we don't know too much about him. He doesn't really seem to get up and out much about. He doesn't seem to be very strong, though, which we don't know how to take that. We haven't really seen him as a threat, and he hasn't really taken any action against us, so...
Depends what you mean by strong. You mean, like, army size, or...
Well,
sheer power, or...
Their armies are horribly large, but they're not very good outside of the water, so... You know, unless there was a reason for them to come out and, you know, get on land, there really wasn't any threat from their forces. We will be dealing with the Southern Lord's remnants. They are also starting to attack the port, but without a leader to guide them. It's all kind of random, just attacks, and they're really easy to hold off. We've been used to it by now. And of course, the Northern Lord. He's a Jinn, so watch out. He's got a bunch of powers, and he's not native to this plane. If you just defeat him, he'll just return to the plane of water, but hopefully by defeating all the lords and either destroying whatever plans they have in store for us, we could dissuade them from coming back and setting a foothold. It's a lot easier to stop them from rebuilding than it is to topple them, you know, from their full strength. So that's what we hope you'll be helping with.
Yeah, I was like, Ashton's like, I'm gonna save the North for last, because he broke my...
We could go there holding the heads of the two other lords and be like, so what? Let's talk about that deal again. Clunk.
The Eastern Lord would be the closest, but he is the one we have the least amount of information on. If you set sail now, you should be able to get there before whatever they're planning is to be in full force.
Let's see. Is there any mechanisms or tame sea creatures that could help us go through these waters as they're troubled?
No, actually. If you're sailing out, you should be unharassed. This seems that they've taken this fighting mostly to the shore. And if anyone was to attack you, they probably wouldn't fare very well.
If we were a more evil campaign, we could develop some sort of like genophage that we could spread through the ocean.
Or it's Crucible.
Okay, did you just
Crucible
play
would
that?
find a way to.
Worshipping Paylor.
Paylor would boil it. And by the way,
Purifying
I maintain that Crucible and his like whole guard are really having their hands full trying to keep people on the shore safe. That's where most of their forces are right now.
Are you doing the DUC quest in Starfield?
I may have just started the UC
Uh-huh.
quest in Starfield.
Oh my
perhaps.
lord.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything about Terramorphs yet, and don't tell me yet, because they're interesting. I'm curious about it.
Oh, okay. Because one of the things about, like, it is doing literally
Disease.
that as a disease or whatever to fight them.
Ooh, evil.
All right. So, yeah.
I was thinking Mass Effect, what they did to the Krogans. Let's make it so these fish can't reproduce anymore.
There you go. All right. So, yeah. The Eastern Lord, he seems to be a... What do we call these things? A Triton. A powerful Triton who demands his army, but not much is known about him, and the Northern Lord is the Jinn. He is a Merid.
You know what? In retrospect, we should have figured a Jinn was fucking with us. That's sort of what they're known for, isn't it?
Yeah, almost explicitly.
Probably should have made a sense motive check at least once during that.
Yeah,
Such is life.
really.
Didn't we insight though?
No.
We did insight.
I
I think it's just
did.
terrible.
I think if you did insight, it was horrible rolls.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we did. It's just terrible.
I think you always insight when it doesn't matter, and then you never do when they're like lying to you.
I'm gonna insight on these advisors to see if they're tricking us too.
Okay, give me that insight check.
I got 14.
They seem very disappointed in you.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, that's you can sail out now. You can let's see. I mean, you could teleport. You could go over land.
Should we amass like an army? Should we like rally forces? Like, do we need to go to different cities and convince them to help in the defense of land?
I mean, a lot of them are. Y'all are kind of going to take out the lords.
We are gonna really have to root them out of these forests again. Because somebody told them that they were all clear to occupy. Unless we got more to do in the city, we should just hit the road. I'd like to acquire some means of getting water breathing that isn't dependent on the spell, because I mean, one dispel magic might be enough to fuck us real bad, you know?
All right. What would that be?
I'd like to ask the advisors. I'd like to say, hey, we need a means of breathing underwater that's resistant to dispel magic. What do you have any recommendations?
Let's see. I know that there are some mechanisms that allow you to breathe underwater.
Okay. And for what it's worth, I'm still okay with it being a magical item. I don't think there's that much we can do about like anti-magic zones popping up. That might just happen. But I'd really rather just not like a mid-level cleric has to spell magic on me and I choke and die in the water.
I think that's it. I mean, there's the, like a submersible that allows you to traverse without having.
Is it finally time for
no,
us to get the device?
That's gonna be broken like instantly.
No.
What device?
Crab battles.
No.
The apparatus of Kalwash or whatever. There's a
Crab
cap of
people.
water breathing. While wearing this cap underwater, you speak its command word as an action to create a bubble of air around your head. It allows you to breathe normally underwater. The bubble stays with you until you speak the command word again, or the cap is removed, or you're no longer.
Is it
underwater.
concentrate? Is it attuned?
It is not.
Then we should find a means to acquire them, and I bet I know who would have them.
Who's that?
That's the Storm Church up here. That's my thoughts.
Definitely.
If anybody would
definitely
have it,
go
it'd be them.
there. Definitely don't ask
They probably
magic
need
store.
help more than anything else.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You want to go to the north first or the east?
Probably east. Like Ashton
Then
wants to say.
Maybe Philadelphia has access to some of these caps. Then they do have. They were just talking about all the aquatic adventurers
And also,
who now have no work to do because of all the war.
and also the magic store that they own now. That y'all
I
were
thought
trying
that
to
was
break
closed
into
down when the
earlier.
wizard fled to space.
No, it now
Well, it's
belongs to the
reopened.
city. They were just trying to break and enter into it because they thought it still belonged
Ah.
to the wizard.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's see. Sure, Grizz. Give me a D4. They have
Yay!
1 cap of water breathing.
Good lord.
I will purchase that, please.
We'll give it to you.
Thank you. And I pull, like, the rubber swimming cap over my hair.
I think that's basically what it is.
I believe it, but I got a helmet on, so I just plop that over top of it.
Alrighty. So, obviously they're not giving it to you right this second, but they'll give it to you when you get down to this.
I'll just go ahead and put it on my sheet, and I won't fuss
Yeah.
about it.
Alright.
So, what-
Anything else, y'all
What
need?
did you? Yeah, what did you say the east was again? Sorry, I don't know about that part.
He's a Triton.
Like a weapon?
No,
No, that's
Trident.
Trident.
Basically a mer person in kind of, sorta.
Yeah, he's a playable race, actually. Tritons. You can play Tritons.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
didn't
see
know
almost
that.
no one play a Triton. That's the
Yeah,
sad
because they
part.
suck. If you're not underwater, they aren't very useful.
I mean, a lot of the races are, let's face it, kind of meh.
Yep. I get it, you're racist. Clip that.
Totally.
A lot of the races are meh.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like centaurs, yeah. Find anything that other
Can a
races can't.
centaur ride a horse?
What if it's only if it's large? Yeah, in theory you could. They're huge.
Alright.
Could a
yeah.
horse ride a centaur?
No. Centaur's a medium. Alright, so, yeah. Now, if there's nothing else, any other questions, anything?
No.
Alright, so right now, they are spreading the word. You know, a lot of places just think that there's some rain. Some places more closer to the shore realize something's up, and they're preparing their forces to defend. But, yeah, something as big is brewing. There's basically clouds all around on all sides of the island, or the continent, whatever. Dark clouds on the horizon.
Alright, well, let's freaking start moving. Leviathan, I mean, they already tried to summon Leviathan once, and we stopped him. Well, you did, Ashton. I think, maybe we don't waste time. Maybe we just haul ass over the east. Track
We
down
go
where
in
this
and
Eastern
nowhere.
Lord is. We've got tracking spells, and also, I mean, they may like a trident is like a proud leader. They may be like leading a charge somewhere, or like on the front lines.
It could be a front.
Not like
it
the
could be
aboleth that would be hiding like a chicken shit coward in the back of its cave while thing fought for.
I mean, you could be using the fodder so that the Northern Lord can strike when they least expect it.
Well, let's see how what's called Johnny Tubos is and his team is up for.
Not dying.
Yeah. They are like, oh, hey, boss, the fuck is going on?
Doing a bad thing.
Well, it looks like the King of Philadelphia accidentally kicked off the apocalypse, you see.
Oh, really? What did he do?
He angered the ocean.
Wait. Didn't you guys do that?
No.
Well, he did task me to go in the north.
Right, but then didn't you just kill the Southern Lord?
He was evil.
It all started in the north.
Oh, Lord. And, You're telling us that we're to go back and secure Death's End, right?
Well, we've actually been tasked to save the world. To be heroes with us.
Uh-huh. And so you want us to go fight this war with the ocean?
Not fight, but help get there. We'll do the fighting.
Alright, we're gonna just man the ship. You guys do the fight. We'll make sure we don't sink. Alright.
Okay. Let's see.
What is our best method of travel then? Is it boat? Because we're gonna get sieged. Even though the fighting's mostly on the land, I'm pretty sure they've got our boat in particular marked.
The spell magic, the whole thing, I don't know.
How long, that repelling thing that you did? I wasn't really paying attention when you did that way back. How long can we do that? Could you just hold it?
I can just keep casting it every single time. It's not complicated. It lasts 10 days.
Can you clarify what it does? Does it target specific creatures, or does it
It
block
targets
and
a specific creature of my choice, basically.
Oh, okay. Then it's definitely mixed, because there's a lot more creatures in this ocean than there are spell slots.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it lasts 10 days, like I said, and I can just keep casting it on different objects every single time. Can't even remember what I have attached to what.
You
I
have
know I had-
elementals.
The boat has air elementals, and I think
Water-
it's,
water
it's me. Yeah, me. I have Sahagin, I think, actually. I have Sahagin on myself.
What's the spell called? It's...
Antipathy Sympathy. It's a level 8 enchantment spell. Basically, it takes an hour to cast, and it has a range. I can pick anything up to 200 feet cube, 200 foot cube. As long as it fits in it, I can put it on it.
Yep.
But in short, basically, anyone who enters within 60 feet that's of that creature that I picked, they have to roll a Wisdom saving throw. If they pass, they can keep going for a minute, and if they don't, they have to go away until they get out of it, and then after a minute, they can re-roll.
Well, is that sufficient to get us there, I think is the question then.
I mean, it will help when we're fighting and stuff for the boat to be safe.
And as long as it's not, if it's a water elemental or a Sahagin, they can't really do anything. Other than chuck things from really, really far away. I'm gonna be able to protect the boat, but so much. Until eventually it starts getting hit. Unless you have I don't know, a giant team of mages that cast mending. Well, that could in theory work. Get a bunch of mage initiates that can all cast mendings. I think that's a cantrip. It makes the boat if it gets damaged.
When we get close enough, I can theoretically commune with nature to try and find a cave or a hideout for him, but it's limited to 3 miles, and there's a lot of miles in the ocean.
That's right. Y'all can basically solve everything at this level, huh?
I mean, I could play a fun time and use a spell I haven't done yet. Maybe we can get some information.
Okay, what information are you trying to get?
Figure out roughly where the Eastern Lord is.
What spell would let you do that?
Contact other plane. That's a fun spell that doesn't get used much. Basically, I cast the spell, and after like 11 minutes, I have to make an intelligence saving throw. If I pass, then I can ask a demigod, a spirit of a long dead sage, or some other mysterious entity from another plane. And I can ask it 5 questions that can give one-word answers.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, on failure, you take 66.
Gotta go insane too until that long rest.
That's something you want to try. That's something you can do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't fail a intelligence save. Pretty sure. Unless I roll atrociously bad.
Yeah, it's a DC 15.
And I have a plus 11.
In before he fails. All right, so
I mean, I re-roll, so I can just pass it anyways, technically.
all right.
How we go for it? We gotta come up with questions first. We don't like it, make it take forever.
Yeah. What's your questions?
And we get 5, so...
Are we asking about the East?
Yep.
So it can only be really yes and no questions. We can't really like ask like where they're located.
Do you want to know like his location? Is he planning something else?
Oh,
Maybe we just go siege against him. Could this be one of those cases where you kill enough of the minions can make the boss appear?
This is not Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors does cause a lot of death.
What is it? That Spawn game, the arcade one.
I was gonna say, was the forgot her name already. She mentioned that the Eastern wasn't really particular hostile to or anything towards them, so. Can always ask if that's still the case.
Oh yeah, it's
'Cause
not,
who
it's not
knows?
yes or no questions, by the way, Rank. It's one word.
Oh,
but
isn't
yes, but it can be a short phrase.
Yeah, if it makes it uncertain or unclear.
Right.
Misleading, I think, is the right word. Yeah, you get 5. I mean, yeah, in theory, you could do it twice, but
All right, what's your 5 questions? Let's type them up.
I'll find them up. I'd at least say, is the Eastern Lord
You can ask where he is.
a... Shall we do it? Okay, Destin, you could heal it up?
Yeah, go ahead. Go with it.
Alright, I'm gonna cast it.
What's the 5 questions?
Oh, I gotta roll the intelligence save first.
Oh, you didn't want to figure out the
Just-
questions first?
Just to make sure I'm not going insane. No, I'm barely not going insane.
A 16.
Yep, that passes.
All right, which 5 questions?
I guess I'm starting.
Yeah, good.
You have 1 minute.
It... that's right, it is. Is the Eastern Lord a diversion?
No.
Is the Eastern Lord hostile to us?
Is that the question you want to ask? Blade?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay. Um, is it in a like relative distance as the north or south? You know how we traveled.
What? What?
Is the Eastern Lord in a relative distance as like the north or the south was? You know how we traveled to north and south.
Are you asking if the Eastern Lord is in the east?
Well, I'm just saying like distance wise, like because otherwise, like how can we actually know where to go?
You could just ask where is the Eastern Lord?
You can, in theory, do that because they will give you a direction. Actually, no. Where is the Eastern Lord in comparison to where we are right now?
All right.
What direction, I guess?
The voice that was answering you was very like just yes or no for those first questions, and then this time it's much more intense, and you hear just follow, and it reverberates and almost as painful.
We all heard that?
No, just near.
Follow. Guess I'm gonna follow it. Does it stay forever, or
Does what stay?
like the follow sound? Does it just keep going, keep going, keep going?
No, it just said follow, and it's not a misleading answer.
Did it reverberate in a certain direction?
Yeah, to the east.
Are
Mostly
we saying
behind
like the
though.
northeast or southeast or just east?
Oh, y'all are on the boat, right?
Yeah.
And so y'all are sailing out and everything. And yeah, just follow for now. What's
Okay.
what's your last questions?
Is there a army waiting for us at the Eastern Lord?
Blade?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah, that's good to know.
They're a navy.
Ah!
No. Okay, you're good. All right, last question. Blade.
Hell, you haven't asked one yet. Come on.
Yeah, Grizz.
I've asked two, and Ashton's asked two. This is a team effort.
What does Grizz got to say? What does he want to know from this
What does
demigod?
Hilda want to know?
You can ask something really important, or we can ask.
What was this a demigod of again?
It can be anything. It doesn't really matter. It's basically what is it?
It's just
It's
an
like
other
it's like
worldly
augury,
being.
or it's like a version of that, except better.
I have no questions for this god. I have my own god.
Actually, I got a funny one. Do you want a fun one, Ashton?
Sure, why not? Could be
Where-
unrelated.
Where's the best alcohol located?
Let's see, where is the best alcohol located?
He's gonna say space.
Open space ale. Space cider.
And you hear back in reply, I don't touch the stuff. And then the connection.
How
ends.
dare you? Could you?
Alrighty then.
Actually, only I would hear that. That's right.
Yep.
And then I hold out a cup and then pour something, and then it just magically fills with something, and then I give it to Ash. It's like, here you go.
But you're insane. I don't want your cup.
There's something in it. I asked the question, and it just popped out of nowhere. See if you want to drink it.
Is that actually what happened? Is that so?
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
dead serious.
Uh,
Popped out of nowhere. It was just an empty cup and then it magically filled.
sure, why not?
Why has Ashton ever not just drank a cup that was presented to him, you know?
It's coming from near, so like, they're not that untrustworthy, are they?
Well,
What does it taste like?
It almost tastes. It tastes like pristine. You don't feel anything right now,
Pristine, you say?
but you seem to enjoy it.
It's like the moon's kisses and shines at you.
It does seem to perk you up a little bit. Let's go with that. It's almost like a breath of fresh air.
Air in a
that
cup?
sounds horrible. Ashton likes to get fucked up.
Oh god. You just made Ashton clear-headed? Oh no.
I made him lucid. But I think we got the information that we needed from this, whatever they were. It appears as though the Eastern Lord is, in fact, east. Imagine that.
All right.
Who knows what else we'll find.
Yeah, so all you know is follow. Any idea what that might mean?
Follow the sea creatures? The sea brigade?
Follow, like, the water currents? It could be a viable option. Like, if the currents are
Follow-
like leading us east, then they would probably
Follow
be
where-
forcing us that way.
Yeah, follow where the storm originates.
As you are sailing out further, the water does seem to be pulling you eastward, and the crew lets you know, hey, there's like a pretty strong current just kind of taking us along to the east. Should we try to get out of it, or?
Ash is like,
I think we know what we're getting into now.
It must be a trap, and I will
go
take
with
out
the
my
flow.
halberd. What an interesting set of current events.
I
You better not do it. I know that silence.
What?
I'm gonna get you back for this later. I'm thinking that is near.
I figure that Hilda is stoic like that. She hears it and stares out into the water.
I would just give her like a deadpan stare. It's like, did you really?
Which, that said, maybe our opposition to puns isn't the thing we should be focusing on right now.
Probably not.
We're being literally pulled over, and can we detect if this is a magical effect? I mean, it pretty clearly is, but like, is an effect on the boat, an effect on the water, that type of thing.
No, it just seems that.
Damn it! I
the
knew it
water-
was coming. Ray, curse you!
I'm about to say, if I wanted to punish you in real life, I'd just make you do sit-ups.
Yeah, you need to be pun.
I hate you too.
I'm glad you made it cheaper. I haven't been on Twitch in so long.
I'm just gonna die with these puns. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta do some sit-ups.
How many do you have to do anyways?
I think he just does 10.
10.
It's actually not that bad.
I was about to do it too.
You found Benny? Oh my god.
Yeah, I watch Grizz's streams like a loyal viewer, not just to punish him.
No,
I mean,
I follow so many Twitch streams and I don't even have the time to like watch them anymore.
you gotta watch to punish.
You can always
No.
watch me.
I do.
Yeah, I have one viewer. That's all I have.
That one's not me this time, but I do watch your streams, usually on Thursdays.
Oh, there you go. All right, so no, the water is not magical. This seems to, I mean, might be caused by magic, but it's not a magical effect.
Okay. I just wanted to check that. What if there's mer people under the boat pushing it?
The sailors would probably be able to differentiate that from a water current. Alrighty, so what time? How much longer can y'all go for this session? Like, just before we, get into fucking war with the Eastern Lord or something. Just how much longer? Like, what's the max? What's everybody's max?
Another 15 minutes is our usual. I won't die if we go until like 10:30 for me, so another 45. But I don't want to go super late.
Let me just check my schedule real quick, just see what I can manage.
I mean, that's fine, because we'll just go 15. We'll go for the 15, because it's going to take more than 45 to, fight the Eastern Lord, if that is what happens.
I figured that'd be the case. Yeah, no, this is where we're going to discover negotiation and diplomacy.
Let's see, I've
At
got
this point.
After
5
they've
meetings
cleared
tomorrow.
Oh, then it's an easy day for you.
That's the heaviest day I've got. And usually they're like 30 minutes to an hour plus.
We're good. We're just gonna go until we reach the end of whatever is happening right now. So, as you guys are sailing, the clouds are like, it's pretty dark. It's raining because it's all around along the shore and all over the ocean. Just seems like endless torrents of rain. But as you get further along the coast, you get further and further along, and the current is pulling you along. And this is taking, a couple of days.
This is probably some of the fastest sailing we've seen, though. Ever been in a good fast current? Shit moves.
Yeah. So, it is, yeah, it's probably
I've been in a riptide before. We know how it go.
You have?
I have. I've at least felt it. I didn't get dragged out super far, but I experienced it and knew, oh, wow, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I had already been educated to swim to the left or right when that happens. And I did,
Yeah.
and it worked.
I got pulled into the ocean several times.
Scared.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are sailing pretty good. It's about 2 days worth of travel from starting out from Philadelphia to where you guys are now.
Is it
And now-
actually like eerily uneventful? Like, is it one of those situations where were this before the war, we would have been attacked several times by critters?
No, there isn't actually a lot of trouble along the shore.
Oh.
But right now,
Oh.
it's like y'all can almost.
Well, I'd like to
see-
use a telescope to look at the undead plains as we drift past them.
Yeah, you can't. As you get further along, the weather just
Oh.
gets worse. And even though you probably could see the shore, like you're not too far out to sea, like it's almost like middle of the ocean waves. Things are getting worse and worse as you are
Uh-oh.
getting more east. So as you're passing the plains, though, it's just dark. And do you have dark vision? I don't even remember.
I
It's
do.
only up to 60
but, I
feet,
mean,
though. So
Yeah, it's no dark vision helps in a giant storm, I think. I don't think there's anybody with dark vision that'll get you through that.
yeah, it's not.
And in
the
fact,
storm's not
if dark
too
vision's
bad.
all grayscale, I bet water's real fucking tough to cope with
It's
with
just
dark
black.
vision.
Yeah, water's just black.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dark vision ocean is probably scary as fuck.
Man,
Yep.
it's like being in like the deep ocean in real life.
So yeah,
Should play
it's
Subnautica.
it's storming here, but then once you get around the curb, the bend here, it starts. The waves are like horrible, right? Y'all are helping. Basically, it's not uneventful because you guys are keeping the ship afloat, and they're asking you, are you sure we can keep going? Like, do we need to keep going? Like, even with a ship, is that gonna be any help to you in this rough storm?
I mean, we gotta go, you know? I mean, can't stop now.
We could walk.
I mean, hell, at this point, you might even be better off doing that. One of us is just bilging the entire time just from the rain alone.
Poor old Johnny Tubo.
More like Johnny Two Buckets.
Bad for like Mittens the Brutal. He doesn't like water that much.
Oh yeah, Mittens is hiding in like a little alcove in the upper right or something.
Nothing can escape the water.
Actually, that is a stereotype. If I did not like the water, I would not have been on a boat.
Also,
That's actually a very valid point.
yeah. And now that I think about it, big cats like water. Tigers love going in water, don't they?
Yeah, this is very cool on the fur.
Oh. Well, thank you, Mittens. Then he grabs us and shakes us and like, now get off the fucking boat!
What we made before
All right.
Mittens.
I mean,
So-
legit as a character and as a player, I believe we've got the means and like no reason not to just to hop off, get to the bottom, and just go the rest of the way on foot.
Oh yeah, I'm just murdering.
We've got the ability to breathe underwater like each individually, and I mean, I can just walk on the floor. I've got that special ability that makes it so I don't get slowed down, but I can just swim too.
Right, but you can go 25 miles a day on regular land, and so who knows how much longer you have to go, and you can't see underwater. It is dark.
We can use like
Is it
direction.
magic dark or is it regular
No,
darkness?
it's regular dark. So I mean, dark vision will let you see 60 feet, but when you're walking on the bottom of the ocean, that's not. There's not roads or anything. You can't really
What is-
track
what
your
is-
way.
What is 60 feet of dark vision? What is this nonsense?
120, whatever. It's the same thing when you're under the ocean.
Oh, I know.
Too bad we can't use Phantom Seed and make ourselves a little seahorse.
I hate you too.
So I mean, that is an option, but yes, you're probably better off at least sailing until you have some sort of idea of where you're going. So I mean, but also yes, it is.
We
not
could also
nice.
just make our way to the shore and like walk along the edge.
Oh, you're already here. So
Oh, well, yeah, we could just.
and you know where you need to go already. You don't know where you need to go on the land.
Yeah. Follow.
There you go. I mean, if anything, this seems like a good sign that you're
Oh,
going in the right direction, right?
What's one more possibility that we could use to like alleviate our companions? Could we like hop in this little side boat and just cruise
No.
and
that
let
would
them
make it-
escape home?
You would die.
All right, we're gonna see the end of old Mittens and Johnny Tubo. Torin will escape though.
Nah, they're fine. They're just asking, like, would it be better for you guys to walk? But no, right now it is better for. I mean, you know, Ashton might even be able to fly above the clouds or something. You guys can kind of do anything you want, or cast, modify the weather, whatever, right?
I looked for that. I don't have access to it. It's an 8th level spell.
The wizard does, though. So I mean, there's options. They're
Does
just
the
telling
wizard actually
you.
know it? I think is the key. If we had Crucible here, Crucible would literally be doing that.
I don't know.
But
does the
Crucible's
wizard know
dead
it?
to us, so I can't talk. Well, with clerics, you can just change what you know.
No, but I'm not. That's what I'm asking about.
I believe it's a cleric spell, like by nature.
No,
But
it's,
just a high
it's
level one.
Arcane.
Oh, is it? My bad.
So does Fear have the weather spell?
I don't actually think I do.
Control.
It's just
weather.
as well. It seems like that this is continent wide, this storm, which probably puts
No.
it on a like god level like magic. So even if we did cast it, it might at best be like a hole in the storm for a little bit.
Never mind. Where's my little buddy?
If it would,
You left him in the Aboleth Slayer.
No, he died.
He's just down there.
No, he got murdered. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the model so I can make him pop up again. 'Cause I cast that like a while ago. Where's Jer? Where's Jer the second?
You summon him and tell him, don't ask what happened to Jer the first.
We could
Oh,
do
wow.
Jeremy.
control weather only goes one level, and so right now you're at 5. So it's torrential rain.
Now, can't you continue casting it to like reduce
Yeah.
the level?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can cast multiple level 8 spells. Right.
No, I think you can just
Two.
maintain it to keep clicking, to keep ticking the boxes.
Oh. Okay, let's see. You can change it. It takes 1d4 plus times 10 minutes to take effect. Once done so, you can change the condition again. Okay, yeah. So you could just keep doing that, but it's 1d4 times 10 minutes each time.
And I mean, if
But
you
still.
want to look at it from a non-purely mechanical point of view, it is an 8th level spell that requires constant, unending focus. Not easy to do in a storm.
Yeah.
Be right back.
So he doesn't have it anyway. So we're just going to proceed then.
Yeah, we'll just endure. Can we fix the boat somehow? Like I would like to make it a little more survivable for these guys. Like, is there any actions I could take? Could I help bilge?
No, yeah, y'all are helping. Y'all are full on helping this entire time. Like, y'all aren't just sitting there because you'd be sunk. So yeah, you're all helping and stuff. It's not an issue right now. It's not like y'all are sinking, but it's just a lot of work, right? Going through a giant storm in a boat.
Oh, Ashton, do we want to do that thing? We could wed you to Mittens so you get +2 AC for this fight. Using the ceremony ritual.
What are you talking about, man? God.
+2
I'm not
AC
gonna
while
be-
within 30
I'm not,
feet.
I'm not gonna be no
Choose
killing
your
the spouse.
words. Choose your words. Oh yes, marrying Mittens would be so horrible. I see how it is. And Mittens storms off.
Wait, you can't storm off! There's a storm!
Storms off into the other part of the ship.
Becomes a superstorm. Uh-oh.
When did they add actions to find familiar? I don't remember that.
What do you mean?
I'm just looking at what small beasts I could summon, and I'm like, ooh, an octopus. Be in the ocean. Then I'm looking at the actions like tentacles and ink cloud. I was like, huh. I don't remember that. I thought they could only just help actions.
An octopus is just an octopus. You're just looking at an octopus. It's not a.
What is this
Oh.
creature? Look how
Yeah.
foul it is. It's like an illithid without its body. We should kill it.
So what it does is just uses the beast's thing, but it doesn't actually have any attack. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it cannot
I'll
take the
summon a
attack
blue-ringed
action.
octopus. There's a greater
Oh, okay.
All right, so yeah, let's see. As you sail a bit further in, the weather actually starts to clear up a little bit, and it's taking you further out, so where you cannot see land even with a spyglass if you could see land with a spyglass. And as it's slacking, you see an island in the distance.
I was expecting like a whirlpool or something. That's nice. Place to dock.
Well, I
Or-
didn't say that the current had stopped.
Oh no.
Yes, it seems that the current is taking you around the island. In a whirlpool sort of fashion. Anywho, that is where we will stop. The weather has settled down, The island is in sight. What you do next is up to you. And that's what we'll pick up next week. Is everybody good for next week?
I am.
Yeah, I'm good for next week.
Blade. He's still away, I guess. Alright, we'll just assume that we're good for next week. And that is where we'll end it.
Well, thank
Who
you for
knows what's
DMing,
on the
Conrad.
You're welcome.
Spooky.
I'm actually excited for this octopus familiar now. It's gonna be fun.
But you don't have a brazier.
You gonna put the octopus on a brazier?
No, you need a brazier to cast Find Familiar.
Oh well.
Yeah, let's see. Is there a brazier on this boat? I mean, there's probably something with fire in it. Could you use an
Yeah,
oven
the
as a brazier?
torch.
That's not a brazier.
Yeah,
Definitely not allowing a torch to be a brazier since it has to be 50 gold.
This is why you always take eschew elements.
Incense and herbs that must be consumed by a fire in a brass brazier. It even says brass, damn.
I know, right? So specific.
That's pretty specific, yeah.
Yeah.
You know Crucible
this
had
guy-
one of those too. He'd have lent it to you any time, but you didn't ask.
Yeah. Oh well.
The most of Crucible's braziers were gold. I don't know why I thought that was an important point, but it is.
Because it has to be brass.
Yeah, that makes a point. Alright, well, thank you very much again. I'm gonna leave the table before Conrad flips it.
No, wait, hold on. Let me save the table real quick.
Yeah, let me reset everything too, since it's been... Okay.
Alright, and I saved the table. I wonder if Blade's gonna come back. Alrighty. That is where we'll end it. I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week, and
Hey,
good
man.
fight, Ashton. Good job
Yeah.
not dying.
Good job not killing him either. Like...
Yeah.
No, bad job at that.
I mean, I was up in the air anyway, so it would take me, more than 30 seconds to go back to the ground. So
So what?
Guys,
he
I'll
would've
talk
got
to
up
everyone later.
by the
I'm gonna
time I
hop
got-
on chat. Bye.
got down in the floor
Right.
anyways,
Uh,
because he rolled that natural 20.
Yeah, but you can just fly down. You have like what? How much movement in there?
Just 30.
Yeah, but you get 60 because of dash.
Yeah, so 2 turns pretty much.
Yeah, that's all. I'm pretty sure he got up on the 3rd or 4th turn. I know he either succeeded or failed twice. I know he failed once and succeeded at least once. So he must have succeeded twice, failed once, and then he got back up. I guess we can just take the video anyway, so. Alright.
Alright, man.
See ya.
Yeah, for sure.